Hey. Alright, we're back. Took a nice little, like, 45-minute break. From Project Phantasma, because this is the same day. Same shirt. I mean, sometimes I wear the same shirt when I do, like, a morning stream after I did an evening stream the night before, but still. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Irrelevant info. Alright, so welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Armored Core Marathon I started yesterday. We have finished Armored Core 1 and Project Phantasma. We're jamming out to this song from the first game, which is also used in Project Phantasma right now. Unlike Project Phantasma, which is only an hour, this one is still short because it's only like an hour 42, but, you know, at least it's long enough still with that to be considered like a full-length game like the first Armored Core, whereas Project Phantasma, which we just watched, was literally just a DLC that was probably sold at full price when it came out, which sucks. You couldn't connect your console to the internet back then, so the only way they could do it was selling it like a separate game. And they did this for PC games too, as they sold things as expansion packs. So there could be a chance that Project Phantasma was not a full price game and it was literally just marketed as an expansion pack, and maybe Massive Arena is the same thing, I don't know. But I think Massive Arena was marketed as a full standalone game though. The cool thing is, because it's the third and final one for the PS1 era, you can transfer data from the first or Project Phantasma. Either one of those, you can transfer your save data, your Armored Core essentially, from those files into this one. However, I'll bite my tongue. What I want to say next, I'll just let the intro play first, and then, yeah. Because spoilers, dude, spoilers. But this game is actually as good as the first game, in terms of like the quality of the story content and everything. So let's dive into it now that the music is over, shall we? Let me I'll leave this open for now. Let me take off the loop. I think it only causes it to buffer once. I'll leave this open. Okay, I had to do my audio check. It's good. So yeah, looks like everything's set up, so let's just jump into it. Make sure that's actually true. Okay. So I triple check everything now. After what happened with Mega Man Battle Network 2 a long time ago. I have to make sure Streamlabs is actually working right and everything, and I'm not gonna get fucked and have to redo a stream or something, or because it wasn't recording for some reason because it just like took a shit, yada yada. But yeah, looks like everything's go. Let's do it. From Software presents Armored Core Masters Arena. I'm turning this up for myself. Yeah, this one starts off with a whole brand new banger. See, Project Phantasma didn't have any new music. This game actually has new music. A hell of a lot more new content, not just story content. The whole new story campaign, but also a shit ton of the okay when you confirm that you're done building your AC. Another overweight AC, by the way. I told you guys when I made the title screen box art. Yeah, it's the box art / trailer or introductory movie AC from the first game, that it was overweight no matter what internal parts you put on it. This is the same thing. This is yet another overweight AC. If you make this, you cannot use it. It's overweight. This AC is overweight. That's a familiar looking AC there. Red and black. This will all make sense soon. Very soon, actually. What we're seeing right now. 9-ball.
What the fuck? You son of a...
I mistimed that, but you get it. So just like last time, yeah, things look different now, don't they? This is not the same Raven's Nest menu. Okay, so now to give some context, because unfortunately this guy not only skipped the title screen, he skipped what happens when you hit new game, You know, I'll just look up a video for it. It's not it's not like an intro movie scene. It's not a, there's no, just like Project Phantasma, there was no like Raven's test or like AC test for becoming a Raven or anything like that. But there is some important context missing from not doing that. And unfortunately, I think a lot of people probably didn't see it, because if you load your save data from the previous game, like Project Phantasma or Armored Core 1, you don't see this. So let me look it up. You don't see the same... It's just some text that flashes on the screen slowly so you can read it, of course. However, it gives context to the storyline of this game. It actually introduces it properly and more appropriately, I guess, or just, you know, it's a little better than like the original Armored Core. Actually, no, scratch that. It's not better. It's just a different way of introducing... It's a more simple way of introducing it. Like the first one introduces it with the, you know, you're about to take the Raven's test to become a Raven. You just have to survive. If you make it, you become a Raven. Then you take the test, and then the person on the radio tells you, congratulations, from this moment on, you are a Raven. So they have something like that here, but it's not a test. There's no voiceover or anything. It's literally just some text that flashes on the screen, and it tells you the story. And you can see this in the instruction manual, or turning over the back of the case, you can see a summary of it. Again, it's just like 2 seconds. That's probably why this person just said whatever and just loaded their AC data. But I did want to see that. I probably should have checked if this video was going to have that before we started the stream, but you know, nobody's perfect. So let me actually check for that right now. Let me see, open link, a new tab, make another tab for this. Let's see, Armored Core. Somebody might have like a fresh new game playthrough just so that we can see the first few seconds I'm talking about here. Armored Core, Master of Arena. Intro's just going to be the movie we just saw. That's just the intro movie. Let me look, let me scan. Yeah, that's just the intro movie we already saw. Let me... How can I do this? New game. Shit, see, the only playthroughs that come up are... that go like start to finish are the one we're watching right now. This is gonna be hard to find. Kind of hoping this one would show it, but it wasn't that thorough enough. If I can't find it, well, I guess I'll just have to explain it myself. But I really wanted to show that. Let's see. Even though it's just a little thing. Let me type in walkthrough. Even if it's lower quality, there might be a different, like, no commentary walkthrough video that will show what I'm talking about. There's a playlist by a different YouTuber. It has the full game in different segments, like 20-minute videos, it seems. Here, I'm gonna... Headphone warning, I don't know how loud this is gonna be. I'll mute it as fast as I can, but it might start loud. Look, it's the PlayStation logo. Does he... Ah, yes! Oh, don't tell me it's the Japanese version. Okay, no. Okay. No, we found it, we found it. Whew! Thank God. I should have thought of this. Okay, I found it. This video is by Armored Armageddon, and he has an Armored Core profile picture, so clearly he's a big fan. So yeah, he actually does the full new game intro. I'll switch back to the other video after this, but I just wanted to show this. So... Wait.
Son of a...
There we go. So I had to do that. I had to do that just because I didn't want to do it the first time we saw the intro movie because I didn't want to ruin it for anybody. But the second time I was like, I'm doing it. It fits too well. Just... So yeah, there you go. You hit scenario mode. That title screen looks almost identical to the other two games, by the way. You didn't miss out on much. So then you put load or new game. If you put load, you can load your save file from the previous games. This guy hits new game to show you how to do the game fresh if you want. Okay, so here, just like in the other two games, you put in your pilot name. What's he gonna call himself? Kane? Sup, Kane? Oh no. Kaiser. Well, it's a role-playing game. You can name yourself whatever you want. wonder what significance it has for him. Okay, so this is what we missed because the guy just loaded his file from the previous game. You get this. This will put everything in context. Do you want to be a raven? This is a question posed to him by Lana Nielsen, unless her name was... I don't know if you pronounce it Lana or Lana, but it's spelled L-A-N-A. I know it's blurry. This is a low-quality video, that's why we're switching back to the other one, don't worry. But I can read it for you. It says, this is a question posed to him by Lana Nielsen, a woman he had met on the network. Was our... Him, by the way, is us, the main character. Were we surfing Tinder or something, or what's going on? The image of a crimson AC flashed through his memory. It was the image of the one responsible for the death of his entire family. Yeah, that got dark quick, didn't it? The accursed enemy. He sets off on his path for revenge. A lonely road traveled alone. Nice redundant statement there. A lonely road traveled alone. Okay. He overdid it on trying to sound edgy there, FromSoft, but yeah, thank you. Yeah. This guy had it in annotation. He's like pretty cliche, but still interesting. Yeah, yeah, you can read that. This is meant to be a guide, so there's a ton of like text like this to tell you what to do and everything. But that's it. I just wanted to show that. So yeah, like I told you guys when we played the first game, other games in the series are more personal. They have more personal stories. This is the first one to do that. This is a far more personal story, as you now see. So now we have context. And to give further context, because there might be some people confused, they're like, wait a minute, Nineball was just an AI... Nineball / Hustler 1 was an AI-controlled Raven, quote-unquote. It wasn't even a human, just an AC that was controlled by the Raven's Nest AI. And the Raven's Nest AI was destroyed along with Nineball, so what's going on here? So this is basically, believe it or not, basically just a reboot / remake of the first game already. Same console era. It's only been 2 years, and they decided to pretty much remake the story of the first game. That's why Nineball is back. It's literally, this doesn't take place in the same universe or timeline as the first Armored Core. So now that you see the context of the story, I can tell you that without confusing you. Or rather, if you were confused after seeing the context of the story, well, now you're unconfused. It's a different timeline. It's basically a separate, yeah, it's a whole separate thing. And so now you know better context for, now you have better context for this intro we just saw. This is essentially the main character about to fight Nineball. He became a Raven and he's about to fight Nineball and get his revenge for his family being killed. And he's envisioning the battle here. That's what's going on. He's envisioning his fight against this person he wants to kill for what they did. So we've established in this game that the main character is a he, it's a him. He lost his family to Nineball, wants to kill him, and that's pretty much all we know for now. And that's who you play as. The dude who wants revenge for his family's death.
Son of a bitch!
See, now it makes sense, right? Like, it's still it's still kind of silly me using the soundboard, but it makes sense. He's literally thinking, you son of a bitch, I'm gonna kill you. Yeah. So yeah, after you just go straight to the main menu. There's no test. They just talk about that email exchange between Lana Nielsen and this person we're playing as, who was probably met Lana on Tinder or something, but he won't, that's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. It's just yeah, so now we're part of the Raven's Nest like before. And check our email, see what's going on. Request, sender Lana Nielsen. Congratulations, how does it feel to finally be a Raven? Our new contact, like R from the first game. I'm your Raven's Nest contact, and the person in charge of handling negotiations with requesters to sort out your missions. Orders must be followed to the letter. Yeah. Your first mission is already available. It shouldn't be too difficult, but remember to be wary of any unforeseen obstacles. Exercise caution at all times. Okay. So yeah, just like the original game, the Raven's Nest is a mediator for mercenaries to get contracts from anyone, corporations, whatever, that are willing to pay them to do whatever. The life of a mercenary. That is pretty much still the same. So it's like a parallel universe, but you just play as a character with more personal motivations this time around. What's funny is if you transfer your, like he did, obviously, he's switching back from the cannon arms he had switched for the final battle in Project Phantasma. He's switching back to his default with the same arms he had before and the machine gun. He just used that for the final boss for Project Phantasma for some reason. I think the plasma cannon would have been enough, but he was probably like, eh, fuck it, why take the chance? So here we go, first mission, eliminate fugitive. And see, it pays a lot, 32,000 credits, because again, this is still kind of low-key an expansion pack to the original game. They have to make the missions, just like in Project Phantasma, they have to make them pay a lot in case you're starting fresh new game so you can upgrade your AC quickly, because the difficulty balance, even in the early game for both Project Phantasma and this game, is kind of high, since they're expecting you to transfer your AC from the original game. So the game is balanced. The game's difficulty is balanced around that, around you already having experience and a powered up AC from the first game. So this is... Lana Nielsen is forwarding you this mission request. That's why it says send to Lana Nielsen. The actual requester of the mission, the one who's trying to hire you, but they go through her to hire you. Like, they send the request to her and then she forwards it to you, basically, is how it works. It's a little different from the original game. It's the Isaac City Guard, our old friend. So that was the first person we worked for in the first game, too. We've received a request asking for assistance in tracking down an escaped criminal. The fugitive is a chronic corporate hacker. He has hijacked an armored car and locked himself in the botanical zone. He hacked into the facility's security system and all security MTs are now under his control. The offensive capability of a single MT is no match for an AC, though they can be a nuisance when encountered in groups. Immediately destroy all MTs you come across. Simple, straightforward, basic mission. The building's structural data has been prepared. Your goal is to capture the fugitive. You have permission to take him out, if necessary. Kill him. So you're already gonna have a full map from the beginning. They just forwarded the data of the whole facility to you. You just have to have a headpiece capable of memorizing and storing that data, that map data. So just like Project Phantasma, we have this little recap of little summary or whatever for the loading screen now. It says mission area, Isaac City. Mission scene, Botanical Zone number 7, safety level 94. So the higher your safety level, the lower risk, essentially. The higher this number is, the lower risk the mission is, so you're like, oh, okay, it's not too dangerous, I might not get killed, yada yada. And speaking of that, there's no game over state in this game either, like in Project Phantasma. Doesn't matter, like, you can get killed even on the final mission, and you just go back to the Raven's Nest menu.
Main system, engaging combat mode.
You don't get sent back to the title screen, that only happens in the first game.
We are monitoring your status.
For this console era.
If the need arises.
There is a game over state for Armored Core 2.
As this is your first job, make sure you proceed with care. That is
and 3.
all.
We got new music. Also, Lana Nielsen is still the same voice actress as some of the operators that were like radioing us in the first game too. I don't think it's the same voice actress as Sumika from Project Phantasma. I'm pretty sure it's not. But I'm pretty sure we've heard. Yeah, Lana Nielsen's voice was definitely one of the like generic operators we heard in the first game for sure. But yeah, so in this game she's like your dedicated like mission support. If you're contacting the Raven's Nest, she forwards the missions to you, but she also helps you during the missions. She will guide you as well. Give you mission updates, yada yada. We'll get to why this game is called Master of Arena later, but I think it's pretty obvious based on the intro. But, you know, we'll get to that. It's a new mechanic that this game adds. So this game came out in 2000. It's right around the time that the PS2 was just about to come out, maybe? It was like, I'm pretty sure it was on the verge of... I'm pretty sure it had been announced already. The PS2 era was about to begin, right around the corner. This is one of the last games to come out on PS1, basically.
Gate unlocked.
We still have that same computer. Gate check. Gate unlocked. The over enunciating. Feel like a DJ right now, man. I swear the laser cannon was called a plasma cannon in the first game, and they changed the name for Project Phantasma in this game. I swear. I don't know though. Maybe I just didn't pay attention and didn't realize it was called a laser cannon from the beginning. I feel like this game's gaslighting me. Oh yeah, so the funny thing is if you transfer your AC, it transfers your pilot name too. And which you can't change as far as I know. So the character in this game will just inherit the name of the character name that you made for the first game, basically. Or Project Phantasma. But it's still obviously a different character, you know. Still, it's interesting. We get to play as a character with their own personal motivations now. Hey, that's the guy. It's the criminal.
Oh no! A raven! I'm no match for one of them!
You're fucked now.
Don't shoot me! I'm leaving now!
Sorry.
What? Another one? What? Nineball? What's a top-ranked arena AC doing here?
I heard you've been looking for me. I don't care who you are. No one can defeat me. You bastard! Son of a...
He's the one you've been looking for, huh? I need to talk to you later. Return to base.
See, if I
Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
If I hadn't shown that little intro bit when you hit new game as opposed to transferring your data from the previous games, I would have had to explain everything here. Because none of that would have made sense at all, since the first email you get in-game when you start the game doesn't say any of that, since they're expecting you to have read the intro text when you hit new game. But they didn't, for some reason, they don't put it there if you load a previous AC. It's kind of dumb. I bet a lot of people just missed that and are like, what? But again, the instruction manual in the back of the box for the game case will also tell you that, you know, you'll be controlling, that your player character will be a guy who's trying to avenge his family. Anyway, before we keep going, I'm going to use the restroom real quick. So I will BRB, but don't worry, I will put on some music while I get back. I think this song over here, well, I'll let the playlist roll. Fuck it. I shouldn't take long, but, you know, I'll be back in a sec. I think the next song is actually the intro movie song for this game. Yeah, I'm back. You're back to a good song. So was Apex and Circle? I wasn't here for it. Was it a? I was, yeah. Well, now you know the name of the song for the intro. It was Apex and Circle. There you go. All right, cool. Let's get back to the show. I was off my playlist of like my favorite songs from the series, so. Sender, Lana Nielsen. The subject was Arena. When we first met on the network, you mentioned becoming a Raven because there was someone you wanted to kill. Ah yeah, so we met Hustler 1. His AC 9-ball. Looks a little different from the first game, but that's because there's new AC parts now. Same general design and theme, the black and red with the 9-ball logo. You guys didn't see that last time because this guy never looked at the rankings. You will see the rankings here, and she'll explain why. But I was gonna comment that, hey, at least this time he didn't sound like a fucking robot AI, right? He's a fucking human, actually, this time. AC name, and his accent and voice actor, like, sounds like a voice actor I've heard in a different video game before. I'm not gonna lie. When he said, you know, I heard you've been looking for me and all that, I was like, dude, he sounds very familiar. I feel like I know that voice actor. Anyway, his AC name, 9-ball, Pilot, Hustler 1. Top ranked AC in the arena. He's number 1, just like he was in the other universe. That's all we know. All that is needed for you to participate in the arena is a corporate sponsor. This opportunity will present itself. Eventually. Oh, so we gotta like start Twitch streaming and increasing our viewer count so we can eventually get sponsors? Cool. Let's go for it. Let me warn you though, anyone who attempts to face 9-ball in battle will surely be destroyed. Damn. If you're willing to risk your life, I can arrange it so that one day you will fight him. That is all. Well, I mean, that was kind of a weird, kind of harsh thing to say. You got no faith in us, lady? But she's just giving you a fair warning. He's the top ranked Raven for a reason. Like, he's gonna kill you. Like, if you don't bring your A game, he will kill you, basically, is what she's saying. Like, don't expect to win. He's top ranked for a reason. All right, so we got 2 missions. She's implying that if the more missions we do and a reputation, we will acquire reputation just like in the first game, and eventually a corporation will sponsor you for the arena, the new mechanic in the game for this universe, which is they overhauled the ranking system, so now you don't get points based on how well you do in missions and mission completions, but rather you just directly fight the Raven above you to take their rank. It's literally an arena system. It's a tournament. It's a tournament system. Yes, I was not a fan of this game when I first played it because I told you guys I've always hated tournament arcs, and this whole game is essentially a giant tournament storyline. As I am now telling, you know, it's okay to, the context is there now, so I can just say that this whole thing is becomes a big tournament storyline, rising up the ranks so that you can get your revenge on the guy that's at the top, which is Hustler 1, 9-ball. So yeah, I still don't like the arena format because I still don't like tournament arcs. I don't like that gameplay style. I'd rather do missions, but unfortunately that's how this game is. But the story is rewarding enough that I tolerate it. I still go back and play this game and I'm like, yeah, all right, fine, whatever. The arena matches still feel like a chore, but I tolerate them because I do like the payoff at the end, you know. It's not like just because it's a tournament arc I'm gonna be like, fuck this game. No, I still play it, but I still prefer the first game though, that's more mission based. But anyway, next mission, recover meteorite. Sender, Lana Nielsen, requester, RNG Industries. That's a new entity. The requester is RNG Industries, whatever RNG stands for. This mission pertains to the anticipated impact of a meteor with our planet. What? The meteor's existence has long been known, but it wasn't until just recently that a discovery was made indicating that the meteor may contain rare minerals. Well, as long as it doesn't have a giant, enormous primal dragon that's going to destroy everything. Bahamut, are you in there? RNG Industries would like to recover the meteor, but there's a problem. Several of their competitors also want possession of it and are willing to fight for ownership. Damn. I mean, that makes sense. Something just came in from outer space. Resources to exploit. Capitalism. We all want it. Monopolize them. Monopolize the new resources. Fuck everyone else. Kill them if you have to. Kill your competitors if you have to. Your mission objective is to eliminate any units sent by RNG's competitors. There it is. Kill your competitors if you can get away with it, which in this world, yeah, it's totally allowed. Intent on retrieving the meteor. You must not allow it to fall into their hands. Roger that. Theater of Operations, North Heavens Rock. That's a familiar place. Supply depot point number 8. Oh, this is literally where we protected the train in the other game. The boulder train. This is that same place. Destroy all enemy forces. They kind of... Safety level 45. Damn. That's a jump from last time. Yeah, this is the same train station, but they revamped it a little. It looks a little different.
Approach the target area once the meteor's impact is confirmed.
The color palette's a little different this time around. It's not so orangey.
It's here.
Looks more like the desert from FF8 now.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Main system
Jesus.
engaging combat mode.
Well, there it is. Meteor from outer
Unidentified
space.
units approaching. Destroy them all.
And here's all the people who want to monopolize the resources from a meteor from outer space that just landed. At least it was tiny enough to just cause a small little crater and not do any lasting damage to the planet.
He won, just as I expected.
Oh, what's this?
AC identification verified. It's Regulon, a member of the sub-arena. This enemy AC's strength is its rapid-fire capability. Stay out of its line of fire as much as possible.
See, she even gives you, like, details on your opponent, so you know how to fight them. I just noticed a subtle difference with the FCS, a little quality of life upgrade. The targeting window, that's the FCS I'm talking about. Well, I can't point it out, there's too much movement. See, when you're not locked onto anything now, it's green.
Well done. Your mission is complete.
Yeah.
The rest is up to the recovery units. Return to base.
Jesus, she flies through her lines way
Target
too
of
fast.
operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
Like that reminded me that she does that in this game. It's like she's definitely getting a salary pay and it's not good enough, so she's just rushing through her fucking lines. Like she hardly even micro pauses, if that, on between, like, you know, periods between sentences. It's like, Jesus Christ, woman, slow down. It could be that they were just trying to sync up with, like, the Japanese audio, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, what I was saying is, yeah, your FCS is green and it turns orange, which used to be the only default color, when you're locked onto something now. A very small little quality of life tweak. So you know if you're targeting something, it'll just suddenly, the little border will change. But also you can get completely different color schemes. This has been a thing since the first game. You can change the color scheme of your HUD. And you can add things to it too. You can add more instruments, like a compass. This guy has one at the top. You can add little things like that. And future games let you add even more, so you can get really immersed and feel like you're actually inside, you know, the pilot seat of your armored core. They add a first-person mode. This one added one, but it was a cheat code. It's not a feature you can just turn on. You actually had to put in a code. It was simple. It was something basic, but you had to, like, pause the game and then, like, hold select and do something else. And you go into first-person mode, but it was very crude. It's kind of like the first-person mode in, like, early GTA games in the PS2 era, where you just, like, you'll see, like, yeah, you'll see your AC's, like, arm. Ah, hell no. That was a loud-ass thunder, lightning strike. When I went to take a piss, I looked out the window and I was like, that sky doesn't look good. Well, now I know why. There's a fucking... what do they call it? An atmospheric river going over California right now. So if this video gets cut short, for those of you watching this on YouTube, which is pretty much all of you, it's because my power went out or my internet went out. But anyway, back to my point. Before that happens, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so there was a first-person mode. You had to activate it with cheat code, but it was very crude. Later in the series, they add an actual first-person mode where you actually, like, your HUD actually changes. It's different from having it in third-person, because they put, like, little, like, metallic borders, just these little details to make it really feel like you're actually inside the pilot seat. It's really fucking cool. I think it starts with Armored Core 2. It might be a little later. It's really nice, though. I really liked it for immersion, even though it made the game a little harder. So what's next? Retrieve secret files? Yeah. The requester this time is Izumo Materials. Izumo Materials' research group was just attacked and top secret files stolen. The attacker escaped through the city's underground passage and is still at large. Okay. Security forces have been deployed, but our assistance has also been requested. Find and destroy the armored car that the thief has commandeered. Roger that. The armored car is highly visible. Yeah, and the thief can't run forever. He must have planned an alternate means of escape. Your target is the armored car. Ignore all other enemies you may encounter. Act quickly. It's a chase. Jesus. The mic won't pick it up. You guys won't hear. Isaac City, underground passage. Easy mission, safety level 73. We already killed a Raven that was a part of the sub-arena, apparently.
Main system engaging combat mode.
But still no sponsor for the actual arena yet. You don't kill your opponents in the arena, by the way. When you actually do arena matches, you just defeat them, but they don't die. In a mission, though, all bets are off. And you can actually see the difference. Like, when you do arena matches, it's like doing a versus mode match against your friend, like if you did the local versus feature in the first game or this one. Well, you'll see that, the explosion, but then their AC will just sit there spewing smoke out of it, as opposed to just being vaporized out of existence like it does when you kill them in a mission. Another like AC pilot in a mission. It's a nice attention to detail that I liked about these early games. And it carries over to the next few games. Because, I mean, I might as well spoil it. Not the story for this game or anything, but future games keep the arena system because it was popular. People liked it. But it's in future games, it's optional. In this one, it's actually a part of the story that is mandatory that you have to do. But yeah, the arena system does move on to Armored Core 2 and beyond. Not every game has it, but several games after this still have it. And yeah, same thing. When you defeat an opponent there, their AC doesn't vaporize, obviously, and they don't die. They're still on the arena ranking. They'll just be below you when you check it. But if you fight a fellow, like, you know, AC pilot, Raven,
the
whatever.
airport should be just ahead. Destroy him before he escapes.
Like, if you fight someone in a mission, they will be vaporized
detected
if
and
you kill them.
verified as Lucky Hopper, a member of the sub-arena. He's a mobile, four-legged type AC. Be sure not to lose him.
So he's just like us.
Son of a...
Dude, the first two missions of the game, you're already doing fucking 1v1s against other Ravens. Like, imagine doing this with the default AC, man. I'm telling you, the difficulty is already like, holy shit. Like, they really do expect you to have transferred your data from a previous game, or else you're fucked. He's dead. We won't be facing him in the arena anymore, because he's gone. That is a cool way to get rid of an opponent before you even have to fight him, right?
Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
Just kill him in a mission. Only if you go to a mission where they actually will spawn. It's not randomized. You will always fight the same Raven in the same mission that they're scripted to appear in. It's up to you if you kill him or not. You can complete these missions without killing, well, maybe not the last one, but this one you could have spared Lucky Hopper or whatever his name was. If you just destroy the dude running away, yeah, you could have completed it without killing him. But why not kill him, right? Like I said, just get rid of the arena opponent before you have to deal with him. Eliminate the competition early. Requester, ProgTech. What was the mission name? I didn't, too busy rambling. Assault Transports, okay. ProgTech, another new entity. You've been requested to execute an attack on a specific group of units. They are transporting materials which must be destroyed. Okay. We aren't sure which units are the ones carrying the material. In order to guarantee its destruction, all units must be eliminated. According to our information at this point, the group consists of 3 trucks and 4 MTs. Though they may have reinforcements we are not aware of. If even one unit escapes, the mission will be a failure. You must eliminate them all. You drive a hard bargain with the terms of this contract, but I'll do it. Undersea tunnel, Union Line.
They cannot be allowed to enter the tunnel. Destroy them all.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Enemies brought reinforcements. Take them out.
Son of a...
I was trying to spice things up. Zeus heard me. He threw a fucking lightning bolt right outside. He was just like,
Son of a... A test of your reflexes.
God, fucking airplane enemies are the worst.
Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
Yeah, I mean, he just camped in front of the road, killed all the transports, and then killed the guards. Not a hard mission. By the way, that giant like laser gun that you saw the main character's AC holding, the one from the intro movie, that thing became an iconic weapon in the series. This guy didn't get it. It's called the something Kawasaki giant ray gun. It's pretty heavy. But yeah, the one from the intro movie that he's fighting with, the main character, not Nineball. You can find that in the very first game, not here. In fact, there's no way to get it here. You have to transfer the file over from the first game. And you find it in the mission to destroy the fuel depot. I forgot to mention it when we did that one. He didn't get it. Or maybe he picked it up and I totally like, boop, my mind just wasn't... because it's all the way in the back when you destroy the last group of fuel tanks or whatever in the fuel depot that are all like lined up neatly in that shelf way in the back corner. You won't destroy it by accident. You can blow up the things first and then go get it. You can pick it up. And if it's not there, it's in one of the little nooks and crannies in that area. But that's the mission. You can pick it up. And that's the only way to get it. You can't just buy it. Not even in this game. You have to transfer it over. But it makes a comeback in like almost every game in the series from this point forward. It became an icon of the series, that weapon. In some games it's incredibly powerful, in other games it's like trash, I think. But it always comes back. Became an icon. Sponsor. Lana Nielsen. A corporation, she says, a corporation has extended an offer to sponsor you in the arena. The sponsor is ProgTech, one of the companies operating the arena, which we just worked for them. There is one condition though. You must defeat all Ravens currently associated with the arena. The company wants to see what you're capable of. I've done some research and it doesn't matter who you fight. But remember, they're all Ravens, just like you. That is all. I wonder, her saying, remember that they're all Ravens just like you, is that her? I wonder right now, like, if that's her, like, saying, let's see if you have a conscience or something about the fact that you might end up killing someone else who is a fellow Raven like you, even if for their own reasons. But it's like, we've already killed two guys, like, we've already killed two other Ravens. You must defeat all Ravens currently associated with the arena? I don't remember this game being that grindy. It would be longer than 2 hours if we had to. I think there's a bit of a mistranslation there. I had to go back to... I was like, wait, what? Pretty sure that's not how it works. Like, you do have to do all the fights in the main arena, but there is something called the sub-arena. The two Ravens we fought are part of the sub-arena. You don't have to do all of those fights, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure. Either way, for right now, the arena is still optional. You eventually have to do it, but you can do some other missions for now if you want, before being forced to go to the arena. None of them offer a reward. What the fuck? Cavern Invasion, attack terrorists, attack Chrome HQ. Yeah, Chrome and Murakumo make a comeback in this game. Again, it's an alternate universe, so in this game they still exist. They didn't just get dissolved. Your target is a Raven recently hired by Chrome. Isaac City's... Oh, no. See, so it was a mistranslation. It was a mistranslation. This is the sponsor's request. That's why there's no monetary reward here. There's 3 different missions where you're just pitted against the Raven, but it's outside of the arena, so you can kill them, and they can kill you. They're basically setting up 3 different missions for you to go assassinate a fellow Raven. You pick one and you kill them. It only has to be one though. It's not all Ravens like it said. You just pick one based on which of these missions you pick. Whichever one you want to kill, you kill them, and ProgTech is like, all right, this guy's promising. Let's sponsor his, because they obviously don't want a fucking loser. Like, they don't want to sponsor some loser. They want to look good, right? Like, the major brands will be the ones that... The major brands will want to sponsor whoever the hell's getting first or second place in NASCAR races. You see their cars all decked out in, like, Cheetos logos and shit. Like, this is the same thing, you know? They're going to want to sponsor someone who is going to perform well and attract an audience so that they're not wasting their money on you. Your target is... So we're picking this one. Your target is a Raven recently hired by Chrome, Isaac City's largest corporation. The Raven is Hercules, a member of the Sabarina. They all are. All 3 of these that you can choose from are. He has signed a long-term contract with Chrome as a guard at their corporate headquarters. You never got to go there in the first game. You don't get to even if you go against them. Same with Murakumo. Chrome already has a complex security system in place. The Raven has been hired to put additional pressure on anyone attempting to breach their headquarters. I mean, yeah, they have to have a ton of firepower when there's no cops, essentially. To regulate, there's no like laws against murder and yada yada. Everyone has to walk around with a peace. I can take care of the security system, but not the Raven. We have 3 minutes tops. You must destroy him within that time frame. Within that time frame. Alright. Let's get it. Kick his ass. Chrome Corporate HQ. Safety level 97. They're like, this is gonna be easy, don't worry about it.
Dylan!
Unbelievable, he's coming right at us.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Time limit 3 minutes. You must destroy the target before the countdown ends. The enemy's missiles
He's already
are powerful.
freaked out.
Be careful.
He's coming right at us. He's a heavyweight AC, so he's got a fuck ton of health. He's armored to the max. Why not just keep spamming the laser cannon?
Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
And he's gone. Rest in peace, Bugsy. He was like, unbelievable, he's coming right at us. We're gonna die. No, just you. It was...
A test of your reflexes!
And he failed. Well, now we don't have to face him in the arena. We got mail. Yeah, they revamped the... I forgot to say it, but I mean, it's obvious. They revamped the entire user interface for the Raven's Nest. It's cool. ProgTech and arena registration. ProgTech is a company that has grown significantly during recent years. This is largely due to their groundbreaking achievements in Armored Core related development, AC related development. A brilliant scientist who serves as the company's head of development is behind a number of their revolutionary parts. The part you received is probably one of these. This guy doesn't read the mails in the right order. You're supposed to go bottom to top. So, like, what part? Well, read the other email. You got a part as a gift. You'll get there, though. The arena is nothing more than a convenient place, for ProgTech to advertise. So take care and don't let them take advantage of you. Well, that sounds ominous. And yeah, that makes sense. Of course they sponsor the arena. They can show off all the AC parts they make for Ravens to buy or whatever. It's not just Ravens. I mean, any... Like, that's just the standard issue for Ravens, is to get an armored core, but even corporations like Chrome or whatever can also just have ACs for their guards too. But yeah, mostly Ravens use them. Should your rating increase due to success in both the missions and the sub-arena, you may be called up to the actual arena. That is all. Which that's the end goal. ProgTech. Good day! I'm a representative from ProgTech and I've had the privilege of observing your performance.
Dylan!
We have taken note of your abilities and have decided to sponsor your entry in the arena. Please accept, as a small gift, 50,000 credits and an AC part we have developed.
You son of a bitch.
We look forward to your success in the arena. That's a sword, by the way. I think it's stronger than the one that we found, which this guy never put on, in the ruins of that one mission, but yeah. I think it's stronger, but it's super heavy. I never used it. I really never used blades a lot. I always took fools out from far away using the laser cannon, just like this guy. That was my meta. I didn't know other people did it too, but I guess it's OP. Enemy Fortress. So we did end up getting a reward after all, right? 50,000 credits. We have pinpointed the location of the... Wait, who's the requester for this one? Isaac City Guard. Oh, okay, cool. We've pinpointed the location of the base that terrorists have been using for their strikes against Isaac City. Your mission is to attack this base. The base's location is in an old castle in the northwest sector of the Whiteland area. The castle, now a fortress, is protected by many gun emplacements. Oh, this level's cool. This level's gonna play the song that was playing when I came back, by the way, from my little, like, when I went to the restroom. The gun emplacements surround the entire fortress and will attack if given a target. Do not let your guard down even for a moment. Yeah, this mission can kill you pretty fast. Like, it's kind of hard. I remember this one. Again, the difficulty is the same as, like, this entire game from start to finish is, like, the same as Endgame from the first one. Because they expect you to transfer your AC. Not balanced for starting fresh.
We've arrived at the combat area. We'll leave as soon as your AC is deployed.
Main system
Why are we getting shot
engaging
at?
combat mode.
That's cheap. So much for the no damage run. See, here's the song. Goodbye. I don't think I have that email. I'm gonna check while the mission goes. Dun, dun. God, this game has some bangers. These games. No, I don't have it. I should add it. Probably won't show up yet. I barely added it. No, it's not gonna show up yet. It's gonna take a while. That's how you do it though, all caps. 7 TV emotes usually take like 5 to 10 minutes to become active when you add them. That's what this song is though, I like it. It's calm and soothing, I like it. It doesn't match all this chaos happening, I know, but... Hey, at least the snow isn't... Well, it's not daytime, that's why. It's not a fucking flashbang like Project Phantasma earlier. Holy shit, that shit was like... Just... Shit blinded the shit out of me. I was like, oh my god, I think it happens again in Armored Core 2, by the way. That's a PS2 game, but they do it again. There's like a snow area where it's just like...
The enemy has hired a Raven. AC identification verified. It's Stalker, a member of the sub-arena.
Dude, did she just do some rails? Slow down!
We can't possibly lose to a newcomer.
Oh, hell no.
You bastard!
This enemy wields an impressive arsenal. One hit can mean instant death. Keep moving to avoid taking damage.
She's not kidding, by the way. This dude killed me a couple times. That's why I said this mission was hard. Not because of all the other shit he just did, but this asshole. But his AC is called Ninya. Ninya, which sounds very similar to the Spanish name for a girl, which is Niña. And he actually, that's the intention, by the way, because if he had checked the Sabrina rankings and highlighted this guy, his emblem is literally a little like stick figure of a little girl. She's wearing like a hat and a little cute dress. So it's deliberately saying little girl, Niña. That's why the AC is named that, Niña. She packs a fucking punch. Oh shit. Apex and Circle. Different version of it, but yeah, it's the song from the intro. They have dual, it's the same, it's the similar dual grenade guns arms that he used against Project Phantasma. Similar, but I don't think it's the same arms. Same effect though, just blows the shit at you. Blows you to Kingdom Come. Don't stand still around this fool. I can't possibly lose to a newcomer. Fucking asshole. He's just asking to get his ass kicked. Cocky prick.
Son of a...
Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
I can only imagine that's the kind of scream they would let out. Especially when he thought he was gonna win. He was just like... all blowing up, everything. Your AC is just blowing up around you. Your final moments on this earth. Defend submarine. RNG Industries. Your objective is to escort a marine transport battalion. You will board an RNG Industries transport submarine and accompany it to its destination. Okay. RNG Industries has become a target of recent terrorist activities. We believe that another attack on the company is imminent. We have no way to predict what problems might occur en route. Therefore, be prepared to handle any circumstances that may arise. Okay. Yeah, this mission's a pain in the ass because you can only stand on that narrow submarine, and if you fall into the water, it's an instant mission fail. There's no code names this time like in Project Phantasma for the missions, but they bring that back in the next game, Armored Core 2.
Unidentified units detected behind us. Enemy battle cruiser detected on intercept course. Be careful.
You bastard!
Our submarine cannot submerge due to engine failure. Please take care of all hostile forces while we make repairs.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Your AC will be impossible to recover should it fall into the ocean. Avoid this situation at all costs.
You'll have to eject and dump it, which means your repair costs will be enormous, because you have to replace the entire fucking AC from scratch. Basically the same as getting, you know, it's the same as all your AP hitting 0 and failing the mission, basically. Same thing. That has knockback. This guy has an optional part to reduce knockback, but it doesn't eliminate it completely, so it's a problem. That shit just makes you nervous, but the boat will not move out of the area until you've destroyed its gun emplacements, so you're safe to... Oh my god, I forgot about that shit. When you're standing on platforms that can move, like these boats, it is very janky. When you get near the edge of them, you can just get, by an unknown force, you can just get like insta-clipped and pushed right off the edge like you just saw what happened to him.
Repairs are almost complete. Please hold them on a while longer.
He almost fell into the water. I bet even he clenched his ass right there. There's no way even he had to clench his cheeks on that one. He was just like... What's cool is that in later games they actually do add leg parts that can actually skim across on top of the surface of water.
We'll be submerging them. Please return to base.
Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
Son of a bitch.
We did it. Yeah, later games, I think in Armored Core 3 and beyond, they actually add leg parts that can float above. They make you float over the ground and water. So when there's water, you can just like ride around on it. Very useful. But they can't carry a lot of weight, so that, you know, that's the balancing. Oh, we're finally doing arena stuff. I think it's because he knows he's out of missions at this point. I'm pretty sure at this point there's no more missions left to do and you have to start grinding the arena now. So I want to point something out real quick. So here's the sub-arena. When you see this right here, it says CLG. It means you're allowed to challenge them right now. Rank is blank because it's a sub-arena, which means in the sub-arena you can fight all of these motherfuckers in any order you want. Any order. Oh, now we know this person's choice of pilot name. We finally see it, Simon. And just like in the ranking system from the original game, you can actually choose your own and you'll get a description. And the description will change as you go up the ranks, just like in the original game. It'll be like, this Raven is new right now, and then later on it's like, this Raven's turning out to be quite a badass. He's making a name for himself. He came out of nowhere. He's kicking ass. You know, the game will flatter you as you get as you get higher in rank. Anyway, so for the sub-arena, nobody has a rank, so you can fight them in any order. And after you fight a certain amount, you get a new mission to do, and yada yada. And eventually you move to the real arena. That's what this cursor is here, is to check the rankings for the real arena. And that one you have to go in order, obviously. You have to work your way up the rank. But in the sub-arena, it's a fucking free-for-all. Anybody can fight anybody. So, I guess OCD, he's just gonna go in order. As if he was in the real arena, he's gonna go from bottom to top. The pilot, Bibs. AC, speedy rig. Very quick and difficult to track. Lacks both defensive and offensive strength. So he's easy pickings. Kill him. Oh yeah, so these maps that you can choose from are the same exact maps that were available in the versus mode for the original game, and are still available for the versus mode in this game. Essentially, these arena matches are just solo versus matches against AI Ravens and Armored Cores. It's like single player versus, essentially, is what arena matches. So they let you use the same arenas as the actual 2-player versus matches you could do locally. But this game also adds its own new set of versus maps as well. And you can exploit certain maps to cheese a lot of fights. I did that a lot, actually. I think I used one that's like a parking garage, so that my opponents, especially if it says they like to fly around a lot, they can't leave the ground. It's just this very low ceiling and they can't do anything about it. I exploited the hell out of it. And you can still do that in future games within Arena. You can pick any arena you want, and there are arenas to exploit weaknesses of your opponents and fuck them over. Whatever takes a win, right? All's fair in love and war. Fuck them. Oh, and in arena matches, just like in a versus match, you can actually see your opponent's health here. Unlike in a mission. The enemy limit right there. The chain gun. Holy shit, he's melting his AP, sorry. He is melting his fucking armor points, man. Get fucked. I won't do that every time, don't worry. Because, yeah, at this point, the game becomes grinding out arena matches. Why I'm not a big fan of it. It gets repetitive and it gets old. That is most of this game, unfortunately. Oh yeah, you do get prize money for each match. How much was that? 10,000 credits. and some kind of assault rifle as a reward. Nice. Stunt rider. Funky Flyer, a physicist who says he survives by calculating missile trajectories and avoiding them. Well, he's about to get a nasty surprise because we don't use missiles, so...
Surprise, motherfucker.
Dodge this. Dodge this chain gun and laser cannon instead, asshole. Here we go.
You son of a...
The music is a little randomized. Oh, I forgot to point this out. See how it says rec? It's recording. Win or lose, you can actually watch a recording of your battle right after it's over. You can just put the controller down, or you can actually change camera angles. You can look at their perspective to see what they were doing, so you can study your opponent's moves. It's really fucking cool. Or you can choose a cinematic camera that is just like floating around in the middle between you guys, watching you both like fight each other. It's really neat. Tell you, these games are pretty high quality. Project Phantasma, no, that's questionable, but this game and the first game, and all the future games that I played at least, they're all pretty good quality. They have really cool shit. Even if the gameplay can be kind of jank, but I think that was most mech games back in the day. They all had a little bit of jankiness to them. Eventually I will start fast forwarding to these arena matches because like I said, it does get old. It does get repetitive. But it's like literally the main progression for the game. There's not that many missions. Hence the title of the fucking game, right? Master of Arena. Like, what do you expect? It's all 1v1. 1v1 me, mate! That guy was a pain in the ass. See, he's someone I would have used a parking garage for because he likes to fly around a lot. Take that, physics professor.
You bastard!
He edits out the part where it asks you if you want to watch a replay or not. I just saw that. After the win disappears, it'll say, do you want to watch a replay? And then you say yes or no, and it takes like a minute for the screen to black out. Obviously, this guy's too impatient for that. He wanted to condense the video because it adds up. Again, you have to grind out a lot of matches. So he just does a hard edit to the Raven's Nest. He's like, let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here. Guy put a lot of love and care into his videos. Good editing. Like, it's not over the top editing, it's just what's needed for the like story to just move forward, you know? Emergency. ProgTech. An emergency situation has arisen. We have a request that needs your immediate attention. Please read the request description for more information. Okay. So, I don't know why they didn't say it, but as soon as we went back to the arena and we got our reward for the fight, it might automatically ejects you back here and it tells you you have new mail. And if you try to go back, whether you read the email or not, if you try to go back to the arena at this point, the game will not let you do another match until you do this mission for ProgTech. They will explain why in a second, like after this mission. I just, you know, I'll just let it play. But fuck it. After the, well, how long is this? Assist Marine Lab. Let me read this. Oh. Yeah, I'll wait till after this. Fuck it. I was gonna take my break, but I was like, yeah, fuck it, we'll just do this. Okay, so it's Assist Marine Lab, but look, it doesn't say sender Lana Nielsen. Requester ProgTech, but Lana Nielsen's name is not on this. And here's why. An emergency situation has come up. We'll be sending a mission request directly. They bypassed her. They said, fuck talking to her. Just send this request straight to the Raven that we're sponsoring. Fuck it, he has to respond. The ProgTech Marine Laboratory is under attack by an unknown MT. The attacker's objective is still unclear. We've already sent in another Raven, but he was unable to complete the mission. The best he could do was stall the enemy's invasion of the facility. An important company official is housed within the facility. It is vital that he be rescued and brought to safety. As is our right as your sponsor, we are temporarily revoking your license to participate in the arena.
What? You bastard! You son of a bitch!
This mission is now your top priority. Yeah, they just grabbed us by the balls and said, stop what you're doing and get over here and help us. Fuck you. Otherwise, we're not going to sponsor you anymore. They're strong-arming us. This might be what Lana Nielsen meant by don't let them take advantage of you. They're taking advantage of us. So, we're just going to suck it up and go do it. Because fuck it, I guess.
Destroy all enemy forces and rescue our ally from the facility.
Alright, man, calm down. It's all gonna be okay. Yeah, you get to partner up with another Raven here.
Main system engaging combat mode.
I don't think we got to partner up with another Raven in the first game. Having AI partners does become an actual like mechanic in later games too. Like for missions. Not all the missions, but for some missions you can actually, you're allowed to like choose certain pilots to come help you. Armored Core 3 in particular is one that lets you do that. But again, not even for that many missions. Buddy!
Dylan!
Thanks.
Son of a
You arrived just on the nick of time. My ammo reserves just ran out.
Good on you, buddy.
Who is that?
What? Oh, shit!
Surprise, motherfucker!
I don't know about you, but I'm out of here.
He can get killed, by the way. He has no ammo, so he can't help you. If you don't get this guy's aggro right away, he can attack and kill that guy, which doesn't matter. It doesn't affect you. You don't fail. And that's one less arena opponent if you want. But, you know, I always kind of try to save him because, you know what? Why not? We're partners on this mission. Let's be buddies. He lost him. He died. Yeah. Couldn't save him. We tried. Oh, wait, no. No way! Like, you hear him blowing up, but I think he survived because the player managed to kill the enemy before the guy finished blowing up. So it counted that he lived. Look, check it out. You can hear him blowing up. It's not just this guy. Like, you'll hear him, you'll see and hear him blowing up. But if you see, you can see the flashing of this guy blowing up too, your partner. Watch. See, he's already blown up. This guy still isn't even blown up yet. You can hear it right there. Listen, listen. He's dying. And somehow that thing blew up first, though. But then, yeah, Barrel, you know, going... That's... Yeah, he just died. So you even hear the explosion. You see the fragments, right? But because the cutscene for killing the enemy started before that happened... He's alive. Like nothing happened. He survived. I've never seen that.
Target of operation cleared.
That's
System
fucking...
switched to normal mode.
That's fucking awesome. I've never seen that. I've never actually clutch saved him like that before. I didn't even know that was possible. I don't know why the enemy goes straight for the guy. Just doesn't like him. But yeah, the poor bastard's just like... Fuck! I got... And he's dead. He survived though. He lived! Male. Why didn't he... I wish he would have read them in order. Whatever. Lana Nielsen. She says, as I explained earlier, I am your Raven's Nest contact and the one who will supply you with your orders. You will follow the orders you're given and do as I say.
You bastard! Son of a bitch!
Fuck! She is fucking pissed. Even if approached by a sponsor, you are not to accept any missions without my approval. Don't let it happen again. That is all.
Fuck! You bastard!
She's fucking angry. This is Mysterious MT. Probably the one we just destroyed. Sender Elan Cubis. No shot. No fucking way is this supposed to be like a parody of Elon Musk. Was he already like kind of popular in the 90s? I don't know. I know he's been, you know, rich for a while and all that, but like, and the technology company theme, like, no fucking way that this guy's name is inspired off. Let's just keep. Hello, my name is Elan Cubis. I'm the head of development at ProgTech. He's the head of a technology company. Okay, this is a little on the nose. I'm the head of development at ProgTech. Thank you for your assistance the other day. I believe the attack was directed at our research group. This is a relatively common occurrence in our business, but there was one aspect about it that bothered me. Oh yeah? What's that? Specifically, the MT that appeared from out of the water. It would be hard, given current technology, to build an amphibious MT. I know of no group that has had success. It's possible a technology lost during the Great Destruction has been rediscovered. I fear an unknown organization possessing advanced technologies may be involved. See, it's a parallel universe, but it has so far the same exact world history and everything as the other one. As the first Armored Core game. Very similar. They even have the Great Destruction and all that going on. A big war that destroyed the surface of the planet and made everyone have to live on the ground. Anyway, before he goes to the next mission, which is... well, these three. I don't know which one he's gonna pick. Yeah, I gotta take my break. But yeah, I wanted to finish that mission just because I wanted to see the angry email from Lana Nielsen saying, "How dare you accept a mission request that didn't come through me, asshole." You know, she was fucking pissed. Like, but yeah, I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes and then we'll continue. Dun, 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 dun. I'll put on some music, don't worry.
Dylan! You son of a bitch.